Why was the Magna Carta of 1215 historically important to the development of British law? A. It created the first parliament. B. It limited the power of the monarch under the law. C. It established universal voting rights. D. It abolished the monarchy. Answer: B. The Magna Carta was significant because it introduced the principle that the monarch is subject to the law. This laid the foundation for constitutional government, rule of law, and later democratic developments in the UK. What is the main role of the UK Prime Minister? A. To act as head of state. B. To represent the monarchy abroad. C. To lead the government and make national policy decisions. D. To interpret the law. Answer: C. The Prime Minister is the head of government, responsible for leading the cabinet, setting government policy, and making key political decisions, while the monarch remains the ceremonial head of state. Which group is responsible for making laws in the UK? A. The Supreme Court only. B. The Cabinet only. C. Parliament. D. The Civil Service. Answer: C. Parliament, made up of the House of Commons, House of Lords, and the monarch, is responsible for debating, passing, and approving laws. What is the primary purpose of local councils in the UK? A. To enforce national laws. B. To provide local services. C. To control the armed forces. D. To appoint judges. Answer: B. Local councils manage services such as education, waste collection, housing, and social care, ensuring that community needs are met at a local level. Which right is protected by UK law for all residents, including citizens and non-citizens? A. The right to vote in general elections. B. Freedom of speech. C. The right to hold a British passport. D. The right to join Parliament. Answer: B. Freedom of speech is a fundamental right protected by UK law, allowing individuals to express opinions within legal limits regardless of citizenship status. Why is Remembrance Day observed in the UK? A. To celebrate independence. B. To mark the end of World War II. C. To remember those who died in wars. D. To honor the monarchy. Answer: C. Remembrance Day honors members of the armed forces who lost their lives in conflicts, reinforcing national values of sacrifice and service. Which document outlines the rights and responsibilities of people living in the UK? A. The British Constitution. B. The Bill of Rights and related laws. C. The Commonwealth Charter. D. The Royal Proclamation. Answer: B. The Bill of Rights, along with other legal frameworks, protects civil liberties and limits government power, shaping modern UK democracy. What is the function of the House of Lords? A. To elect the Prime Minister. B. To represent local councils. C. To review and revise legislation. D. To enforce court decisions. Answer: C. The House of Lords scrutinises laws proposed by the House of Commons, offering expert review and suggesting improvements. Which event led to the creation of the National Health Service, NHS? A. The Industrial Revolution. B. World War I. C. World War II. D. The Glorious Revolution. Answer: C. After World War II, the UK established the NHS to provide free healthcare based on need, reflecting post-war social reform priorities. What is a key responsibility of British citizens? A. Joining a political party. B. Serving in the military. C. Obeying the law. D. Owning property. Answer: C. Obeying the law is a fundamental responsibility that supports social order and the rights of others. Why is the UK described as a constitutional monarchy? A. The monarch has unlimited power. B. The country has no written laws. C. The monarch's powers are limited by law. D. The monarch is elected. Answer: C. In a constitutional monarchy, the monarch's authority is restricted by laws and conventions, ensuring democratic governance. Which body is responsible for interpreting the law in the UK? A. Parliament. B. The Cabinet. C. The courts. D. Local councils. Answer: C. Courts interpret and apply laws, ensuring they are followed consistently and fairly. What does the rule of law mean in the UK? A. Only politicians must obey the law. B. Laws apply equally to everyone. C. Judges create laws freely. D. Citizens can choose which laws to follow. Answer: B. The rule of law ensures fairness by applying laws equally to all individuals, including government officials. Which celebration marks the official birthday of the monarch? A. Christmas Day. B. Trooping the Colour. C. Commonwealth Day. D. Guy Fawkes Night. Answer: B. Trooping the Colour is a ceremonial event celebrating the monarch's official birthday, showcasing military tradition. What is the role of the Speaker of the House of Commons? A. To represent the monarch. B. To control debates impartially. C. To lead the opposition. D. To approve laws. Answer: B. The Speaker ensures debates are fair, orderly, and unbiased, regardless of political affiliation. Which value is considered fundamental to British society? A. Absolute obedience. B. Individual liberty. C. Social class hierarchy. D. Religious uniformity. Answer: B. Individual liberty allows people to live freely while respecting the rights of others, a core British value. Why are jury trials important in the UK justice system? A. They reduce government costs. B. They allow public participation in justice. C. They replace judges. D. They guarantee faster trials. Answer: B. Jury trials involve ordinary citizens in legal decisions, promoting fairness and public trust. What is the purpose of the Commonwealth? A. To enforce UK laws abroad. B. To unite former British territories for cooperation. C. To control global trade. D. To expand the monarchy. Answer: B. The Commonwealth promotes cooperation, shared values, and development among its member states. Which duty applies when driving in the UK? A. Driving on the left. B. Driving without insurance. C. Ignoring speed limits. D. Using a mobile phone freely. Answer: A. Driving on the left is a legal requirement and part of road safety regulations. What is the main aim of equal opportunity laws in the UK? A. To promote competition. B. To prevent discrimination. C. To enforce traditions. D. To limit immigration. Answer: B. Equal opportunity laws protect individuals from unfair treatment based on characteristics such as race, gender, or disability. Which institution manages UK public finances? A. The Supreme Court. B. The Bank of England. C. Local councils. D. The House of Lords. Answer: B. The Bank of England oversees monetary policy, inflation control, and financial stability. Why is freedom of religion protected in the UK? A. To enforce state religion. B. To promote tolerance and diversity. C. To limit public worship. D. To restrict beliefs. Answer: B. Protecting religious freedom ensures respect for diversity and peaceful coexistence. Which national flower represents England? A. Thistle. B. Leek. C. Shamrock. D. Rose. Answer: D. The rose is England's national symbol, historically linked to the Tudor period. What is the purpose of paying taxes? A. To support public services. B. To control citizens. C. To fund private companies. D. To replace voting. Answer: A. Taxes fund essential services such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Which election allows UK citizens to choose members of Parliament? A. Local elections. B. European elections. C. General elections. D. Referendums. Answer: C. General elections determine the composition of the House of Commons. Why is volunteering encouraged in UK society? A. It replaces paid work. B. It strengthens communities. C. It is legally required. D. It provides political power. Answer: B. Volunteering promotes social cohesion and shared responsibility. Which responsibility applies to jury service? A. Optional participation. B. Legal obligation when selected. C. Paid government role. D. Political membership. Answer: B. Jury service is a civic duty supporting the justice system. What is the main purpose of public libraries in the UK? A. Entertainment only. B. Free access to knowledge and resources. C. Government propaganda. D. Private study spaces only. Answer: B. Libraries support education, literacy, and community learning. Why is tolerance considered a British value? A. It discourages debate. B. It allows peaceful coexistence. C. It enforces uniform behavior. D. It limits free speech. Answer: B. Tolerance respects differences while maintaining social harmony. What does becoming a British citizen mainly signify? A. Gaining unlimited rights. B. Accepting shared values and responsibilities. C. Automatic wealth benefits. D. Political immunity. Answer: B. Citizenship represents a commitment to UK laws, values, and active participation in society.